Welcome to this explainer of The Hound of the Baskervilles, one of the most iconic Sherlock Holmes novels written by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Published in 1902, this novel blends classic detective fiction with gothic horror, featuring airy moorlands, family curses, and of course, Sherlock Holmes, the master of deduction. This story isn't just a murder mystery, it's a study in fear, rationality, and the power of the mind. Let's dive in. Before we get into the plot, let's meet the key players. Sherlock Holmes, the brilliant detective known for his unmatched logical reasoning. Dr. John Watson, Holmes' loyal friend and assistant. He narrates the story. Sir Henry Baskerville, the heir to the Baskerville estate and possible target of a deadly curse. Dr. Mortimer, the family doctor who brings the case to Holmes. Jack Stapleton, a seemingly harmless naturalist with dark secrets. The Hound, a terrifying creature believed to be a supernatural force haunting the Baskervilles. Dr. Mortimer arrives at Holmes' flat in London with a strange tale. His friend, Sir Charles Baskerville, recently died of a heart attack on the moor near his estate. But the circumstances were mysterious. Footprints of a giant hound were found nearby. According to legend, the Baskerville family is cursed by a ghostly demon dog, supposedly unleashed by the sins of an evil ancestor, Sir Hugo Baskerville. Now, with Sir Charles gone, his heir Sir Henry arrives from Canada. Dr. Mortimer fears that Sir Henry is also in danger. Holmes, intrigued but occupied, sends Watson to Baskerville Hall to observe and report. Watson travels to Devonshire and meets several local characters, including the secretive Barrymore couple, servants of the hall, the escaped convict Selden, and the peculiar Stapleton family. Watson writes reports back to Holmes, noting strange sightings on the moor, including a shadowy figure hiding there, someone who's not supposed to be around. Later, Holmes reveals that he was secretly on the moor the whole time, conducting his own investigation. The case begins to unravel when it's discovered that naturalist, Stapleton, is actually a Baskerville himself, Roger Baskerville Jr., trying to kill Sir Henry to claim the family fortune. Stapleton uses a huge dog covered in glowing phosphorus to create the illusion of a supernatural hound. In a dramatic climax, Holmes and Watson expose Stapleton and save Sir Henry, although the villain disappears into the dangerous moor, possibly to his death. The story ends with reason triumphing over superstition, but not without trauma. Let's explore the key themes. Rationality versus superstition. The entire plot centers on this battle. The locals believe in the curse, but Holmes proves that logic and evidence can reveal the truth behind even the most terrifying legends. Pawprints fear as a weapon. Stapleton manipulates fear, using the myth of the hound to drive Sir Charles to a heart attack and to terrorize Sir Henry. The real monster isn't the dog, it's psychological fear. Fog setting as a character. The moor itself feels alive, gloomy, mysterious, and deadly. The atmosphere adds to the story's tension and dread. Family and legacy. The sins of ancestors seem to haunt the living. But the novel shows we are not doomed by the past, we can break the cycle. Sherlock Holmes. Calm, analytical, unemotional. Trusts observation over rumor. Even when absent, his presence drives the story. Dr. Watson. Loyal and brave, though not as quick as Holmes. Represents the reader's perspective, curious, often confused, always learning. Sir Henry. The target of the curse. He's brave but unaware of the danger until it's almost too late. Jack Stapleton. Appears harmless but is ruthless. A master manipulator who uses fear, lies, and even his wife to execute his plan. The Hound. Symbol of fear and folklore. Not a ghost, but a tool used by a real human villain. Doyle uses Watson as the narrator, which builds suspense. Since Watson doesn't know everything, we share his confusion and curiosity. The pacing shifts, slow tension-building scenes on the moor, quick deductions by Holmes, and a final rush of action. Descriptions of the moor, the airy howls, and the hound's glowing eyes create a chilling tone without relying on actual supernatural elements. The Hound of the Baskervilles is often considered the best Holmes novel. It revitalized public interest in Sherlock Holmes after the character was temporarily killed off by Dahl in earlier stories. Its blend of detective fiction and gothic horror has influenced countless mystery novels, TV shows, and films. There have been many adaptations, including 1939 film starring Basil Rathbone, 1959 Hammer horror version, BBC's Sherlock, modern retelling as The Hounds of Baskerville. The Hound of the Baskervilles reminds us that what seems supernatural often has a very human explanation. With Sherlock Holmes' intellect, even legends can be solved. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this explainer, don't forget to like, share, or check out more classic literature breakdowns.